Hey guys, welcome to my Criminality melee weapons tier list. Thank you to Tails is Awesome. You can follow him on Twitter for making this tier list. I just added E and F. Remember to like and subscribe before you get into the video. And by the way, these are not opinions, these are absolute fact, and if you disagree, you are completely wrong in every respect. So let's start with the basics. So first, we got our fists. Fists can be like very controversial because if you're very bad with them, like you're really gonna hate fists. So like I'm just gonna use them as a baseline for all our other, ones. A good part of it, it's free. You get it as soon as you spawn, and if you hit a person 3 times, they can, get brain damage. So I'm gonna put it as a solid C. Next, let's move on to knuckle dusters. The fist's bigger and better cousin. So this one, it's free, but you have to pay Robux, which is kind of a downside. So you have to, forget how much Robux you have to pay, but you do. It's around 200 or so. But you have to go to a dealer to get it, but it does way more damage than the fists, and it's better combos, and I think it uses a little less stamina. So this one, and you're able to kill like some really geared people if you know how to use them right and know how to block. So I'm gonna put it as a solid A. So our next is like a wrench. So I have some really fond memories with the wrench because when you hit somebody in the head, you can get the brain damage. And one time, me and a lot of my friends, we went around and we had like 10 people with wrenches and we killed a bunch of full gears. So, it's cheap, it's easy to get, and if you have a bunch of people, you can take down full gears. So I'm gonna put this as maybe like a B because, you can't really do anything on your own with it. Let's do the hammer. So the hammer you can only get from trash, but I think they recently added the option to buy it. It's legit just a reskin of the wrench, so I'm just gonna put it there. Next is the taiga. I think the taiga is the thing we all unlocked first because it was so cheap and stuff, and everybody walked around thinking they were just shit because they had a taiga. But it's like an okay weapon. It's balanced. But it uses quite a bit of stamina. That's the only thing. So I'll put it maybe at another B tier. The shiv. Fuck the shiv. Shiv is just like bayonet, but worse. Just like worse. And it does like no damage. It's like using a pencil to stab someone. Fucking E. Not even worth buying. Alright. Well, let's move on to some other. Let's two more, or a couple more of the low tier weapons here. The shovel. The shovel, if you know how to wield it, can be one of the most OP things in the game. If it makes you super slow, but it does 40 damage, and you can, hit somebody on the head and do more, and do like a crit. So, I'd say because of that, and also because it's like almost $200, I'm gonna put that like a C. Let's see, the crowbar. The crowbar does like 25 damage, and if you hit somebody in the head, they get brain damage, which is pretty great. And you can, whack your friends with it and stuff. And it also does a ton of damage just for taking out people with fists. I say this is like our second A. Alright, let's see the bat. The bat is a solid weapon. Like, if you don't have a lot of money and you're just running around trying to kill nakeds, this is the perfect weapon for you. Because it does like 30 damage or so. You can hit people in the head. And it also has the combo. Because if you hit 3 times, it can, give somebody permanent brain damage. Have them bleeding out, so somebody to revive them needs a bandage or something. Good A. Alright. Our final, like, smaller weapon. A bayonet. The bayonet does, like, 20 damage, takes no stamina, and is only $100. How can you tell me that's not a good weapon? Like, it's actually amazing. Here we go. It's a solid A. Machete. This weapon is a little too expensive. It does like 30 damage, but also takes like 30 stamina. So, I'd say if you have like a full M4 kit, you might want to buy this, but otherwise, I don't know. It's alright. So I'm going to put it at like a B. Now we move into legit all of our S's. Katana. One of the best weapons in the entire game, because you don't move any slower, only does 20 stamina, and does like 25 damage per hit. S. Easy fucking S, man. Chainsaw. Alright. So, if you're able to get the drop on somebody with the chainsaw, they're dead no matter if they have a full kit or not, basically. So, you know, I'd say you get like a solid A, because, you know, if you otherwise you're not able to chase anybody or anything. Fire axe is another like really great weapon if you know how to wield it, kind of like the shovel, but a lot better because you don't get slowed down as much. You also can get the decapitations instantly if somebody isn't wearing a helmet. I think that's another like S up here. And then the metal bat, like one of the first weapons I ever unlocked, is really great, really balanced, and you do a ton of damage with it. If you have rage, then you can like destroy people with it. So I'd say this is another A as well. Maybe an S. Yeah, an S. As bad as that A. Alright guys, just so you know, this is all facts. Once you see this video, you have to take all this as facts no matter what. And remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.